Got the skid back in there. It's difficult. I end up getting the rear bolts in first. Yeah, I got the rear bolts in first and then pulled the skid back, and then the front ones lined up pretty close. Pried them in there with the pry bar, pried the skid. I just put a meter on it. She's charging good. I set the track just so I got one tooth. It's just right at the edge of the new skid there. I'm gonna run it like that for a little bit and then I'll recheck it again because I'm not getting the alignment quite right. But like this side I'm getting a 3/16, quarter of an inch, and the other side I'm getting 1/2 inch. But if I loosen or tighten this side up, I think it is. I tried it either way, and to get it lined up, one side's real floppy loose, and that's not right. So now I just got to pull the clutch off and clean that up. It's sticking a little bit, so it's a secondary clutch. But that's it. She's done. And I'm too sick to take it for a test drive. I'll take it out. See how I'm feeling this week. It's just a mess around here. I haven't been able to do anything in a week. Okay, that's it for now. Snowed last night. Couple inches, enough that I can take the snow machine out for a test drive. -6 Celsius here in southwestern Ontario, Canada. Look at this bench. I haven't done nothing out here in a couple months but make a mess. I've been working on the basement, renovating that. I got some real thin plywood here for the shelving I'm making downstairs. It's just been a mess. I've kind of let everything go. I've had a cold for a couple of weeks now, and the snow machine's done, runs beautiful. The suspension's all in, adjusted. The only thing I got to do now is I'm just going to pull that clutch off, clean everything, give it maybe a little touch of lubrication. I know in the one video I did where when I did the front clutch there, and most people don't put any lubrication on that at all, but on the little rollers in there and bushings, I like to just put a thin film of something on there. And I know they're worried about the belt dust and everything sticking to it, but you got to think it's centrifugal force, and any of that grease or oil that's going to work its way out, it's going to work its way, you know, on the outside of that clutch, not where the belt is. Same with this side here. Like any lubrication I'm going to do is going to be just in here a little bit, just to clean up all the bushings, just a light touch of some white grease or lithium or graphite, just a light touch, just so there's no sticking, because this front clutch is sticking, or the drive clutch is sticking a little bit and hanging up, so I know that needs to be cleaned. I'm going to pull that off right now. Down here. My other Arctic Cat had a hole down below here, so you could get an impact driver in on the. Well, this one does have one on the main clutch, but not on this one. it's all black, can't even see it there, but there is one there. But hopefully this will come undone. Just putting 1/2-inch wrench on it. Gonna give it a whack with a hammer. Hopefully she comes loose. I can hear it squeaking, so it sounds good. That's it. This is just a bolt that holds it to the shaft. It's not spring loaded. I'm hoping it'll pull off the shaft that's keyed without any issues. Could be all rusted on there, and then I'm in for a fight. I put another video out about a week or two ago, and it was taken down right away because I said a couple controversial words you're not allowed to say. But in my last video, I think either in the comments or in the description, I put a link to it. I have another channel on Odyssey, Odyssey and BitChute, I think. So I just linked it over to there. There's a little aluminum spacer with that bolt. And look, there's like 4 shims or washers on there, on that bolt as well. Yeah, I was afraid this was going to be stuck on there. Get a good whack on her. But this clutch spring and this mechanism sticking, I should be able to just turn this and pull the belt off. And it's very hard for me to turn that and get the belt off. And I'll get some gloves. I'm trying to split the sheave so I can get the belt off. There we go. It's so stiff I can't do it with my hands, and you should be able to do it with your hands so you can change your belt while you're on the road there. So, see if she'll come off now, take the pressure off it. I can hammer it back on. I can always do that. It's so close to being off. End of the shaft is there. End of the shaft is there. Still a good inch to go. I met my match. I can't get it off. And I got the kids coming in a couple hours, so I'm going to put it back together for now and ride it like that. I need to make a big puller or buy a big puller to fit on these 3 studs to pull that sucker off, because it's rusted right on there. I just sprayed it all down with brake cleaner. I'm just blowing the brake cleaner off so I don't have any oil flying up on the pulleys in here. And at least I'll be able to clean up these parts. I took off the ramp here too. Get the inner, or that's the outer ramp. Here's the inner ramp. To clean this all up. Soak it out, brake cleaner. I heated that sucker up. I heated it up. I did everything. Moved a little bit. That's about it. Take a file to that one ramp there. There you go. Got a little bit dinged. Got her back together. The main part I think to lube on this thing is this outer sheave where it slides onto the shaft, the one that pivots. To me, that's got to be greased. I got a little bit of white grease on that. Yeah. You always use lacquer thinner to clean the sheaves. It takes off the old rubber, but in this case, it might have a little bit of oil in it. Just like cleaning a brake rotor. And clean both of them, front and back. Oh, there, get out of here. That's what makes the belt drag sometimes too. Okay. I found that spring in one of my videos back there. I was telling you the exhaust spring, this spring here flew off and I heard it bouncing around in here, and I finally found it underneath a cable in there. So I got one missing on the other end of the exhaust. All 5 of them are exact same size. So this is where it helps to have the snow machine on the ground so it doesn't turn the drive. There's like 5 adjustments for that spring. I could have put it on the looser one. It would have made it easier for changing the belt. It's set in the middle of the road. It worked good when I took it for a test drive, but I got to turn the sheave to get it on, and it's really hard. Get up there. Oh, really difficult to turn that sheave. I hate to have to do this 30 below someday on the road. Come on, you fucker, now give me together. Oh my word. Trying to split that sheave so it goes down in there. There, like that. Oh, need to bring a tool like this with me to change that belt. Okay, this machine's done. Fire it up. Turn the key. Make sure this is on. Turn the key. You just gotta hold it. Just hold it over until it starts.
What?
Turn the key. Start it.
This?
Yeah.
Wait.
Turn it towards you. This way. Wait till that pump stops. As soon as the fuel pump stops. Okay, now you can turn it, and then you gotta hold it though. Hold it. Let go. Let go. Oh, the start motor was still on. Stick it. Back it up. trouble. I gotta take this Okay, let's go and bring it in here, we'll crash it. Where are you?
Here.
Bentley.
Yeah.
It's a little smoky. I like it on the rich side. I gotta shut the furnace off. Here a little bit. And then I'll
There's
shut
stuff everywhere.
the smoke out. I might have to take it up north to go riding anywhere.
Uh-oh. You might be able to go fast.
Faster. I'm going to put a link either in the description or the first comment on my last video, maybe my last two videos. They both got strikes. I got 2 strikes with YouTube because you can't mention certain words or certain things going on. So they both have a little bit to do with the EXT 580 here. One's a suspension. I can't remember what the other one is. Might be the same thing. I can't remember. But anyways, it's putting this thing back together. But there's some political things in it. That's why they gave me a strike. Okay, thanks for watching. Got my little helper. There he is. Grandson or great-grandson? Great-grandson. Yeah, great-grandson. Good night.